Super weather.
Good Sunday morning. I'm meteorologist Brooke Martell. We have big changes on the way for this upcoming week. We're tracking that incoming storm. For today, you're going to notice increasing cloud cover ahead of that low pressure system and that front moving through, and slightly cooler temperatures, really just by a couple of degrees. By tonight, mainly after 10 o'clock, those models are picking up the slight chance of some rain. Again, as the system continues to move south, but looking ahead to Monday, we're talking rain, wind, high surf with more rain on the way this upcoming week. And we do have some cloud cover downtown, but we do have a little bit of clear skies as well. Temperatures trending close to about those mid 50s on this Sunday morning, just before 6 o'clock. So here's a look at some of the system right now. You can actually see that nice rotation up just off the coastline there of Northern California. But this rain again starting to pick up, moving south near the Central Coast, and it's going to continue that southward push as we get into Los Angeles, Orange County, and then eventually reaching San Diego County. But your daytime highs looking like this today. Like I said, a little bit cooler, especially if you're closer to the coast. Temperatures are going to be right around those low 60s for Oceanside and Sanitas, mid 60s for San Diego International, and then we're within that range of about the low to upper 60s today for your inland valleys, kind of getting away from those low 70s like what we had yesterday. We have 50s in the forecast for your mountain communities, and we're still hanging on to some 70s over the desert region. Let's time a couple things out for you. So like I said, after 10 o'clock tonight, this model is picking up that we do have the chance for some of that rain. Very light, very scattered, and otherwise cloudy skies. And this extends east over your inland valleys, your mountains, towards your desert region even. So right around 8:30 tomorrow during the morning commute, even ahead of that, increased cloud cover, the system coming from the north. So the first areas that could be seeing this rain would be places like Oceanside, Carlsbad, even moving east towards Fallbrook. But this is a look at about 8:30 Monday morning. And then that first bit of rain here just kind of sweeps over the area. Potential for this to be moderate to heavy at times. This model is picking that up. It's when we see those colors change into yellow, orange, red. So that'll be our first opportunity for that scale of precipitation. As we go into Monday night, you can still see the chances for some of that rain picking up here. And note the wind speeds too, even along the coastline. You could see picking up to about 15 to 25 miles per hour. We have advisories, we have watches in place because of the winds. I'll show you that in just a minute, but we still have the opportunity for some of that moderate to heavy rainfall overnight going into early Tuesday morning. So that's kind of the first half of this, but we have chances for rain Wednesday, even into Thursday. And you can see when this is all said and done, Monday through Wednesday, when it comes to the rainfall estimates, 1 to 2 inches for the coast, pretty significant for us. 1 to about 2.5 inches for the valleys, mountain communities close to that as well. And I put this here, snow is also a possibility over the higher elevations. This is a cooler system that's moving through. And if we get those overnight lows around the freezing level or below that, that will allow for some of that snow to develop. It just depends on if it'll stick. Desert region could actually see around 3/4 of an inch of rain as well. Let's talk about the watches and warnings. I know we have a lot going on here. So high wind watch, this is going into effect tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. This is for your mountain communities. It's going to last until Tuesday morning while you're still sleeping until about 1 o'clock. In addition to that, we have a wind advisory. This is for the coast and for the valleys. This will be in place Monday. So starting at 7 a.m., lasting until about 8 o'clock, just about 12 hours or so. And that wind advisory also issued for your desert region, except this one going into effect at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, lasting until early Tuesday. Back at the coastline, we have these lows moving through. We're not just talking about wind and rain. We're also talking about that increased swell. So high surf advisory going into effect at 10 o'clock on Monday, lasting until Thursday. So a couple of days. Large breaking waves from about 8 to 10 feet, but I put that these sets could actually reach up to 13 feet. Lots of activity along the coastline. There's that risk there, high rip current risk, and then also minor coastal flooding. That's a possibility. So here's a look at the next 7 days. Things will taper off a little bit as we get into Tuesday. We still have the chances for that heavier rain earlier in the morning before you get your day started, and then scattered showers in the afternoon. But then we have another chance for some more moderate rainfall, even heavy rainfall on Wednesday, and those chances start to just drop off a little bit more on Thursday. Like I said, a lot going on, I know, but you can see your temperatures are going to be cooling down. I would say the coolest day of the week, it looks to be right around Wednesday. Low 60s for the coast and your inland valleys. We'll stay close to that through Thursday. By Friday, we should be mostly dry. That'll take us into our weekend, and along with that, some warmer temperatures. But these daytime highs we have going into Monday through about Thursday, Definitely below the seasonal average. Take a look at your mountains, back to the low 40s for that max daytime high. And then for your desert region, getting out of those 70s back to the 60s. You can see we stay close to that really even as we get into next weekend. Have a great day.
Don't forget your umbrella.